This is YouTube in 2005. As you can see, this section contains something quite curious. You can select what your gender is and what you are interested in within a certain age range. Why a video platform like YouTube would have a feature like that? The answer to that question is quite simple. In 2005, for a brief period of time, YouTube was a dating site. The original idea was to emulate a website called horrornot.com that was created in the year 2000. On that website, people could upload pictures of themselves, and other people could rate on a scale of 1 to 10 how attractive they are. YouTube wanted to be something similar, but instead of using pictures, they wanted to use only video. The domain youtube.com was activated on February 14, 2005, on Valentine's Day. But that was just the first step. They'll still have to build the website. They have to design it to make it look good and easy to use. That would be Chad Shop, who had experience in graphic design and the design of user interfaces. And they also have to write the code, which is the thing Steve would do. Jawed, on the other hand, would be an advisor. The guys worked on building YouTube during the rest of February, all of March, and part of April. And after 68 days of hard work, finally, on April 23, 2005, YouTube was launched to the world with the first video of the platform.
Alright, so here we are, one of the elephants. Cool thing about these guys is that they have really long fronts, and that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say.
The video is short, and you can argue it's a little bit silly. Why for a dating site upload a video talking about elephants? It doesn't make any sense. Still, the important thing is not what Jawed says on the video. The important thing is what the video itself represents, because from that moment on, there will be a space where the average person could upload videos of anything, and anyone in the world could watch them. Videos of mundane things, videos of amazing things, videos of strange things, videos of funny things,
You wanna play a little game?
or videos of silly things. And that was the essence of YouTube. Ordinary people uploading personal videos and sharing them with the world. And at that moment, the moment in which Jawed uploaded the first video, marks the beginning of YouTube. It's April 23, 2005. The first video has just been uploaded and YouTube is launching its beta phase. 25 minutes later, the second video is uploaded by the user MW. 20 minutes later, Jawed uploads the third video. And the next day, Steve uploads the fourth video. Four videos, but none of them have anything to do with dating. Because at this point the site had no videos and the founders thought that it was better to have videos of anything than to have nothing on the site. If we browse the website, we will find this FAQ that says that it only allows content that you shot or that features you. The upload limit is 50 megabytes with these video formats. And we also find the official answer from YouTube on how to make better videos. The videos were displayed randomly, and to the left you could find the user profile associated with the video with a system to rate it. At this point the site has no people, so the guys are going to execute their marketing strategy, which is the same one used by horrornot.com, and that is to send emails to other friends. Well guys, we just launched this site. Can you help us spread the word? Since we just launched, there are no girls on it. Yet. Can you guys upload your own videos? Let me know what you think. Jawed, send. YouTube's marketing complete. A few users sign up, and a few videos are uploaded like this video of a guy dancing from the user Booty Christ. By the way, he has the most legendary description on the entire platform. Who the hell is this guy? Another video of snowboarding from Elias, Jawed's brother, and this video from the user GP.
Very nice.
Alright, at some point between April 24th and April 25th, Booty Christ, which is the 9th user registered on YouTube, decides to upload a clip from the animated show South Park, and this is what happened. Chat says, "What are the sign-up looking like? And I think we should reject some new videos from Booty Christ. The kid sign-in is a rip-off, and I'm not sure about the South Park one, since it's copyrighted material." Chat. Steve says, "I agree. We should get rid of some of his videos. It's going to be really important that the first set of videos in there set an example of the videos we'd like to see on our site. We need chick videos." S. They had to take down the video to avoid lawsuits for copyright infringement, and this is the first time they do it. The same day, April 25th, there are 11 videos. None of them is about dating, and the guys have a discussion via email. Chat says, "So which way are we moving? I keep getting mixed signals from both of you. Are we moving towards blogging or dating?" Jawed says, "Screw blogging. We should just be a site where you can post videos of yourself, broadcast yourself." Steve says, "Here, let me try to summarize. We are a video site about you, hence the broadcast yourself slogan. Dating is one aspect of it, as well as blogging. I don't see why they must be mutually exclusive." The guys are not sure if the site should be about dating or something more general, and that day there were no new videos on YouTube. April 26th, nothing happens, no new videos, 0. April 27th. Alright, I'll do it myself. Jawed uploads more videos. The guys start to realize that the site is having trouble getting people. Nobody wants to upload a video of themselves with the intention of finding a partner, much less cute girls, which is part of the master marketing plan. Remember that they worked hard for 68 days to build the site. And now that they have launched it and see that there are no people, they're receiving a harsh reality check. They have already written emails to other friends mentioning the site. What else they can do? It's time to take drastic measures. April 28th. I'll let Jawed tell this part.
So we were pretty desperate at this stage, and we were trying to come up with ways to get more videos and more users. And of course, if you get girls on the site, that's the best way to attract more users. So we actually went on Craigslist in the Los Angeles area, and we made a bunch of posts and said, "Hey, if you're female and if we think you're attractive and if you make 10 videos and you upload them, then we'll send you $100 with PayPal." So that was sort of going to be our strategy. But actually, we didn't get any replies to that.
After that, they decide to give up on the dating aspect of the site and open it to accept any kind of videos, concretely, personal videos. The interface changes to reflect that. These are some of the videos that were uploaded during that day. A guy shaving his head, a video from Jawed of a guy telling a story, the sequel of the same guy telling a story, and welcome to YouTube. On April 29th, only 3 videos were uploaded, of which 2 are lost. The last day of April, there is a video of a guy closing a taxi door.
And now...
Another video of a guy going inside an Apple store. And videos of the first girl on YouTube. Throughout May, Jawed and Steve continue uploading more videos to the site in hopes of attracting more people to the site. Although today most of those videos are lost. Other users upload a few videos. The more outstanding videos in May are the first music video on YouTube, the first animation, the first video showing a backflip, the first video showing a cat on YouTube, which is Steve's cat, the first video with a title in Spanish which shows some boots in a market and dog t-shirts, and this video that eventually would have the first comment of the entire platform. During this time, the guys tried to find investors to support the site, which at this point it is funded only by Steve's credit card, with hosting costing $400 a month. However, the people that they find think that the project is something cute or nice, but nobody wants to invest.
YouTube videos, crazy idea.
No one sees the long-term value of the site, and they advise the guys to look for experts that could give them some advice. But, to paraphrase Jawed, at that time there were no experts because no one had done before what they have done. They are the experts themselves. Although things are not going well. Despite shifting their focus to videos in general, growth remains slow. At the end of May, there's only around 60 videos, most of them from Jawed and Steve. There are around 80 registered users on the site, and most of them haven't uploaded a single video. By the way, I didn't mention this before, but a month ago Google announced that now it is accepting videos in its new platform, Google Video. YouTube is competing against a multi-billionaire company. Steve, what are you doing?
I'm going to work the Facebook. XD.
No, Steve, come back. YouTube needs you. I need you.
Yes.
The guys discuss the situation inside Chat's garage.
I think videos are just going to be just as large. I mean, yeah. Well, I was getting pretty depressed, like, towards the end of last week. And I was like, dude, we have, like, maybe 40, 50, 60 videos on the site, but I'm not... It's like, I'm thinking, okay, so if I'm actually a user of the site, I'd be gone in, like, 4 videos. Because there's just not that many videos that I want to watch. Like videos like this. Like, yeah, you can't put this up. It's gonna be like too much. I'm not gonna put this up. This is lame.
And with this, it's the end of YouTube. They just weren't lucky enough. Let's go back a little. (1999). Chad is about to finish his studies in fine art at Indiana University, Pennsylvania, and reads an article about this new company called Confinity, which is developing a platform to send and receive money over the internet, called PayPal. Chad decides to send his resume to work at the company. Then, on Wednesday, he receives the news that he will have his interview on Friday. Chad flies to California, and in his interview he has to show his skills by designing a logo for the company, being this his creation. This is the logo that the company would use until 2007, and of course, Chad got the job on Sunday, becoming the company's first graphic designer. Year 2000. Jawed is in his third year studying computer science at the University of Illinois, and PayPal offers him a position. The condition is that he has to interrupt his studies and move to Silicon Valley. He takes the job. On the other hand, Steve, who is studying at the same university with 1.5 semesters left to graduate, and as if he knew what was about to happen, decides to do something called a pro gamer move. He drops out of college with no intention of returning to go work at PayPal. That's where he would meet Chad and Jawed. And then in October 2002, eBay acquires PayPal for $1.5 billion. And since Steve and the others were among PayPal's first employees, they ended up making a small fortune. Enough to never work again if they wanted to, or enough to have little luxuries and start a new company. Well played, Steve. Year 2004. The guys want to start a new company, but they still need the idea what it's going to be about, so they constantly meet to discuss ideas. There are two versions on how the idea of creating YouTube came about. The first one is Chad and Steve's version, in which they say they had a party at Steve's apartment in San Francisco, and they took photos and videos. The next day it was very easy to share the photos, but there was no way to share the videos. All is very well, except that such party never happened. It is an easy to understand story that they made up and rehearsed for the general public. Steve himself revealed this in 2023. The second version, Jawed's version, is that that party never happened and that he came up with the initial idea, but he recognizes that realizing that idea required the effort of all three. His version goes like this. At the 2004 Super Bowl, there was an accident with Janet Jackson's Lowe's, an event watched on television by 150 million people. He wanted to find the video on the internet, but it wasn't there. Another event was the 2004 Indian tsunami, of which there were also no videos on the internet. Recent events that had the world's attention. But if you had missed the television broadcast, you had missed the opportunity to witness these events. Sharing videos was difficult. You couldn't send them via email because videos are large and there was a file size limit of what you can send. So how do you share videos in 2004? Well, this is the way it was done. As you can see, this site looks very simple. It is a website made by only one person, with the sole purpose of sharing their videos. Naturally, you had to be tech savvy in order to make something like this. Each icon you see here, it's a video and its name, although sometimes it was difficult to tell what its specific video was about. For example, this video is called Flower, and you can expect that the video is about a flower. But what about these other two videos, whose names don't mean anything? There was no way to know what these videos were about until you watch them. To watch videos, you had to download them to your computer, because you couldn't watch them on your web browser. And to download a single video usually took around 15 minutes. Once you have the video on your computer, you had to open it with a video player like Windows Media Player and pray that it didn't give you an error message because you were missing something called codec. And if you were missing a codec, you had to find it and install it. There were codecs that were commercial and you had to buy them. There were also free versions, but you had to download the source code and compile it. And, as you can see, it was a challenge to share videos on the internet. In retrospect, the idea of creating a video sharing platform sounds pretty obvious. But the reason it hadn't been done before was because of technological limitations. Before 2005, it was still common to have slow dial-up connections that used these devices. It was only around 2005 that faster broadband connections became more widespread, allowing videos to load at an acceptable speed. Around this time, digital cameras began to become more popular, allowing you to take photos and videos and transfer them directly to your computer. Before that, to upload photos to the internet, it was common to have a physical photo and scan it. 2005 was the right moment to launch a video platform, because the technical limitations that prevented it had been resolved. Alright, it's February 11th, 2005, 3 days before registering the domain youtube.com. Jawed sends a motivational email about aiming high, and create an innovative product that you can list together with these sites. On February 13, Jawed sends another email to Chad and Steve, explaining the challenges of making a video platform and that they will create hotornot.com but with video. And then, on February 14th, a Valentine's Day, 3 guys with nothing to do decide to test their luck and register youtube.com.
Who wants to date girls?
But there was already a video platform, and its name is
StupidVideos.
And what do you find there? StupidVideos. Despite technical limitations, Steve Civolka was able to create StupidVideos in 2001. The guys know the site exists, but they believe that the dating aspect has more potential. Plus, they think people had little motivation to make a stupid video. Those videos are hard to make because you have to do something stupid, which can be embarrassing or even painful. But the conviction to make a dating site starts to change. They start to take a look to this site called Flickr. which is a site where you just upload photos of any kind and they think, what if we make Flickr but with video? So here's a plan. They're going to continue building YouTube as a dating site. They're going to launch it to the public, and then they will see how to combine the dating idea with something more general like Flickr. With the idea of Flickr but video, they want people to upload personal videos. Real and genuine videos made by real people. That's why the U on YouTube, because the videos are about you. And the tube in the name is a reference to a tube-shaped component that you could find in old TVs. All of this is in contrast to StupidVideos, which only accepts videos that are more of the viral kind. People doing crazy things, funny commercials, or funny animations, which the guys would soon call stupid videos. So the way they're moving is personal videos. And maybe dating, but we're going to launch the site as a dating site. In other words, let's see what happens. After the initial failure of YouTube as a dating site, and an extremely slow growth in May, the guys decide to go back to the whiteboard and revamp everything. YouTube, your digital video repository. Basically Flickr, but video. In the first design when YouTube was a dating site, the videos were displayed randomly, and since there were very few videos, it was very easy to end up watching the same ones. Now in this new design they introduced a search bar, the tags, which are the keywords that you see here, and the related video section. With these implementations, people could find the kind of content they were looking for and spend more time on the site. You could create your list of favorite videos and send messages to other users like a social network. Although there was now a way to search for videos, sometimes you don't even know what to watch, so they added this feature video section. Here the guys put what they considered to be the best videos on the site. Later this month they would add sections such as latest videos, most popular videos, most discussed videos, and most favorited videos. Each video had a comment section, and sometime later the first comment on the first YouTube video would be made. This month the second video with a title in Spanish is uploaded, which is a lost video. And the third one. Before the revamp, the founders sent out emails to everyone asking them to visit YouTube, but after the revamp, each video had a unique link. Now people could share a specific video by sending the link. So people were unknowingly promoting the site when they share a video. With the platform's new direction, more videos are starting to appear. By mid-June there were around 200 videos. A considerable growth compared to the less than 60 at the end of May. But overall, things are still going slow. So the guys start to discuss very important things. How much are we worth? Asked one of the founders. $1 million, one of them suggests. Jawed suggests something more likely. They, 3 people, have been working for 3 months. In terms of salary, that's less than $100,000. Then Jawed says something that represents the culture of YouTube during that time, and that will determine the trajectory of the platform. Where our value comes in is users. If we had 100,000 users, there is no way any company could achieve that quickly. 100,000 users becomes even more valuable if there is a competitor already in the space. We must build features that sign up tons of users and keep them coming back. And I think that's more important than sheer number of videos. It may be obvious, but we should be all about users, and much more so than about videos. The users have to be the stars of the site. Soon the guys would find a way to attract more users. But that same solution would become one of YouTube's biggest problems. It's July 2005, and things are still a bit slow in terms of growth. Despite what Jawed said, in the end the videos matter too. They need good videos that go viral to attract more users to the site. Some of those users will upload good videos, and those videos will bring more users to YouTube. Luckily, every now and then there's an interesting video, except for the minor detail that some of them contain copyrighted material. There are two extremes here. Option 1. Leave the copyrighted videos that are more interesting. Attract more users to the site, but risk being sued by a major studio because that's piracy. Option 2. Remove all copyrighted videos, grow slower, and maybe get some hate from the users complaining that their videos are being taken down. What to do? Of course they take down all the videos they can find, it's not even a question. A few days ago there was a guy uploading an episode of the TV series in parts. Chad doesn't like this at all. He genuinely believes that personal videos are the key to YouTube's success. Viral videos like the ones from StupidVideos are okay. But full movies or full TV series, they take those down immediately without any doubt.
Adiós.
Anything with a TV network logo.
Adiós.
Oh, a guy is uploading music videos.
Adiós.
But then, July 4th. The subject of this email is the bot-like commercials that have recently been uploaded to YouTube. Steve asks if they can leave them another week or two, that they can't hurt. Chad says no, those videos should be rejected as well.
Adiós.
Steve argues that they should leave them because they add more content to the platform, and the people who upload these videos are going to tell to other people about YouTube, bringing in more traffic. Steve also mentions that those commercials make the users used to them, which is good for when they start to add advertisements, which, by the way, YouTube has been running for almost 3 months without any ads and without making any cent, using only Steve's credit card. Jawed replies, I added back in all 28 bot videos. Stupid. July 10th. Jawed says, this is a copyright video, a recording of a news clip. Ordinarily I'd say rejected, but I agree with Steve. Let's ease up on our strict policies for now. So let's just leave copyrighted stuff there if it's news clips. I still think we should reject some other copyrighted things though. Jawed. Chad says, okay man, save your money meal for some lawsuits. Smiley face. No really, I guess we'll just see what happens. Chat. In essence, they accept clips from commercials and news. But when it comes to episodes of TV series and full movies, they take those down without any hesitation. What they are doing, it's working. On July 18th, they managed to have around 21,000 unique visitors, with the goal of achieving in the next 6 months 50,000 unique views daily. That same day, YouTube launches a new design with the slogan, upload, tag, and share your videos worldwide. The upload limit is increased from 50 megabytes to 100 megabytes. And they have better defined what YouTube is. It is a way to get your videos to the people who matter to you. On July 19th, Steve mentioned some ideas he had with one of his friends about how to make YouTube profitable. Among these ideas, it is mentioned the possibility of sharing the ad revenue with content creators, giving them an incentive to upload quality videos. But at this point, it's just an idea that is quite far from being implemented. Also, Steve writes, in other news, Jawed, please stop putting stolen videos on the site. We're going to have a tough time defending the fact that we're not liable for the copyrighted material on the site, because we didn't put it up when one of the co-founders is blatantly stealing content from another site and trying to get everyone to see it. There's no way to tell which video Steve's talking about, but Jawed thinks he's referring to the airplane videos he found browsing the internet, which you could find in several aviation communities. This month, they started a blog where they began writing about each thing they added to the site. A lot of these new features were suggested by the users themselves, who were writing emails to the guys. It was a time when Chad, Steve, and Jawed could read all the emails that they were receiving because there weren't that many. At the end of July 2005, you could attach videos into your comments. You could remove comments from your own videos. You have a friend list like a social network, and you could put this on your MySpace, which shows a list of your videos. They also expanded the section of most popular videos and featured videos. Subject: response@cavi.net. Steal it. Steal the movies? Haha, yeah, or something. Just something to watch out for. Check out their Let's ranking. I know they are getting a lot of traffic, but it's because they're a StupidVideos type of site. They might make enough money to pay hosting bills, but sites like this and bigboys.com will never go public. I would really like to build something more valuable and more useful. Actually build something that people will talk about and changes the way people use video on the internet. Right, I understand those goals, but at the same time, we have to keep in mind that we need to attract traffic. How much traffic will we get from the personal videos? Remember, the only reason why our traffic surged was due to a video of this type. I'm not really disagreeing with you, but I also think we shouldn't be so high and mighty think we're better than these guys. Viral videos will tend to be those type of videos. And July comes to an end. It's August 4th and someone has posted something interesting. It's a video of a guy called Matt who travels around the world and does a little dance. The video gets a lot of views and it is quite inspiring. The founders liked the video so much that they decided to run a contest inviting other users to make a video of themselves dancing in a unique location. The prize? Fame, fortune, and the envy of all eyes. The guy doesn't have any money for a prize. Even Jawed makes a video of himself dancing and serves as an example what they're looking for. Steve too, but the video is lost. The point of this is to encourage people to upload videos. At the end of August, the winner is this girl having fun, surpassing Matt's video in views. Despite the lack of prize, everyone had a good time, and the contest helped the site grow a little. Chat says, we need to start being diligent about rejecting copyrighted content. We are getting serious traffic and attention now. I don't want this to be erased by a potentially bad experience of a network executive or someone visiting us. Like, there is a CNN clip of the shuttle clip on the site today. If the boys from Turner would come to the site, they might be pissed. Steve says, but we should just keep that stuff on the side. I don't really see what will happen. What? Someone from CNN sees it? He happens to be someone with power? He happens to want to take it down right away? He gets in touch with CNN Legal. 2 weeks later, we get a cease and desist letter. We take the video down. Jawed says, let's remove stuff like movies and TV shows. Let's keep short news clips for now. We can become stricter over time, just not overnight. Like the CNN space shuttle clip. We can remove it once we're bigger and better known. But for now, that clip is fine. Steve agrees with Jawed. And then, the boys are constantly monitoring the site for TV shows or movies. They really don't want that kind of stuff on the site. Even Chad's brother, Brent Hurley, joins in on the search. They are watching a lot of videos. Chat is in 6th place with 1,395 videos watched, Jawed in 3rd with 2,441, and Steven 1st with over 4,000. They really are trying to find all those movies and TV shows. It's a lot of work, but I really enjoy it. There are several reasons to stop with this project. After all, what they've been doing has never been proven to work. But I only need one reason to keep moving forward. Trust that this is going to work. Before, the way to share videos with YouTube was copy and paste the link. But starting in August 2005, you could put the entire player outside YouTube. It was as easy as copying a code that was below the video and pasting it on your website or blog. You could also put it on eBay if you wanted to show a video of the product you were selling. But the place where this feature became more popular was MySpace. MySpace is a social network that was quite popular, and the people were putting their videos there. The thing is that each video had the YouTube logo, and quickly people realized that that was the way you could share videos. The views are starting to increase, and with that, August comes to an end. It's September and Chat is very worried, because YouTube is in danger. The site is infested with episodes from the animated series Family Guy. Steve writes, "Hey dude, do you mind taking down the Family Guy videos? I'm afraid we're going to get in trouble because it's copyrighted content." Cool Kid 500 replies, "So I take it that you guys are going to have that YouTuber Cat's guy take down all those Family Guy videos he uploaded? If not, I might as well upload my backend here." Smiley face. Steve writes, "What do we do here?" Jawed replies, "Well, we should take down any movie, TV shows. We should keep news clips, comedy clips, music videos. In the future, we'd also reject these last three, but not yet. So yes, we should take down the other Family Guy clips." Chat writes, "I emailed this guy in the morning to remove the videos. If he doesn't act soon, I'll remove them." And of course, in the end they remove all the Family Guy clips they can find. And I want to emphasize what they can find. Despite the YouTube founders being among the most active users on the site, more people, a lot of them from MySpace, are using the site, and therefore, it is harder to moderate the content that it is uploaded to the platform. Watching the videos one by one is just impossible. September 3rd. The site is starting to get out of control with copyrighted material. We are becoming another Big Boys or StupidVideos. If you came to the site now, that is what you would think the site is all about. Just look at the recent videos in the admin tool. I think we may need to start enforcing the restrictions soon and implement the flagging feature. Chat. Steve realizes something. Other sites are using YouTube to put up their video ads or content. But those accounts uploading the videos have names not related to those sites. He begins to think that more established sites are going to start doing the same thing. Let's say the guys find a clip of South Park and the name of the user is a regular one. But what if the person who uploaded the clip is the owner of South Park? The founders wouldn't know that. The username is just random. They really don't have a way to tell if a video infringes copyright. because they don't know who uploaded the video. What to do? Well, for a long time YouTube's terms of use have said that users should own the rights to the content they upload. Steve starts to think that they should assume that in all cases. For instance, this song on YouTube, they assume the user made the song. This movie, they assume the user made the movie. This clip from Family Guy, it is assumed that the user has a license to upload the clip. If in any case that's not true, the real owner would notify them with a cease and desist, DMCA. The guys would take down the video and everything is well. But the flaw in doing something like this is that the site quickly would become a piracy dumping ground. It will give the users the wrong impression when the site is actually about personal videos. Jawed insists on the same thing. Remove movies and TV shows. The rest, including clips of comedy, news clips, music videos, and commercials, are okay. Steve agrees. Steve writes, keeping it, we improve video uploads, videos viewed, and user registrations. By removing it, we maintained our reputation. But where else are these people going to go to upload personal videos? But Chad wants to play safe. Let's just work in that plugin feature soon, then we won't be liable. And they did. In September 2005, they added a system to report videos, which was the link below each video. You clicked on it and answered a questionnaire that asked if the report was for copyright infringement or inappropriate content. But the copyright option would be removed the same month. Chad is starting to think that that system is a bad idea. He even suggests that it should be removed for a day. You see, if YouTube struggles at determining what content has been authorized, the users of the site have no idea. The option to report unauthorized content was up for about 2 weeks, and during that time, 53 videos were reported. Among them, a video of a cat chasing a ball, a video of a parrot, a video of 2 hamsters, and a Pepsi commercial. There was also a concern that users could use this system to censor people they don't like, regardless of whether the content was authorized. Also, Chad believes that if they are receiving these reports, they must remove the content, even if the reports are wrong. So they're back to the original plan, remove entire movies and series. And then someone sends a cease and desist, comply with the order. The other addition is channels, but these are not the channels we all know. It is just a tab that organizes videos by category. For example, the music channel, the gaming channel, the sports channel, each one with videos related to the topic. The idea of this feature is to make it easier for users to find videos they want to watch, because YouTube is starting to have too many videos. They also made a contest about making an interesting or funny video at school, and again, there was no prize, just the envy of all eyes. And I think after making this contest, the founders started to think that it was a bit absurd to have a contest without prizes, because the next month, October, they didn't organize anything. And with all this, YouTube and Steve's credit card survive 1 month more, and September comes to an end. It's October 21st, 2005, and there's good news. Nike decides to make an account on YouTube and uploads a video featuring Ronaldinho playing with a soccer ball wearing a pair of Nike sneakers. The video looks improvised, the quality is not that great, and the camera moves a lot. Almost as if a regular user had uploaded the video. 26 minutes later, the user Joe B re-uploads the same video. The video is an ad, but it's a very good ad because soon both videos become the most popular on YouTube, bringing more views to the site. That's not the only good news. YouTube is featured on television and the hosts are amazed with one thing in particular.
So, like I said, it allows you to not only, upload the video, but you tag the video, you share the video, you upload the video to your website. It provides a built-in player so no one has to download the video.
Very clever.
Because as much as, you get a little geeky into, different file formats and downloading videos, a lot of people don't want to download video. A lot of people want to go to the website and actually view the video in a player. So,
how much?
Free.
What?
Yeah, it's completely free.
It's free?
Yeah, it's completely free.
Who's paying for the bandwidth?
That's
amazing.
not us.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah, that's all you need to know. So you can see your, so
they don't have pro accounts or anything? It's just completely free?
No, it's completely free. I mean, it's something that they maybe...
That's right, YouTube is completely free. And although that is something that is taken for granted today, the truth is that at the time it was something quite impressive. You see, YouTube had to pay for something called bandwidth, and they needed enough to be able to serve videos to the thousands of users visiting the site. If YouTube doesn't have enough bandwidth, videos will start loading slowly or not at all. So the more popular the site became, the more they had to pay for bandwidth to keep it running. The cost increased considerably when you consider that videos take much more space compared to pictures, audio, or text. But none of that is a problem, because with the revenue made from all those views, YouTube would pay all those expenses. Except that there was no revenue, because YouTube is free. There are no ads either, so they don't make any cent from the views. Everything is funded by Steve's credit card. Every month, the card was hitting its limit, and soon as Steve found out that he could get 2 to 3 times past the limit if he paid it off multiple times a month. All of this was a big gamble. Will YouTube one day be profitable? Well, if YouTube wasn't successful in 2 years, or if the money ran out, Steve would go back to work at PayPal. And it looks like the first thing that's going to happen is that the money is going to run out. YouTube really needs investors, or else it'll be gone. Moving on, I have shown a few times how the watch page looked like. This is what you could find in October 2005. The title of the video was above the video player, and below you could find all the information about the video. Interestingly, you could see where the external traffic of the video came from. Usually, a lot of views came from MySpace. This month, they added the feature of watching videos in full screen. In the comments section again you could attach a video, and for each user it was shown the number of videos that he uploaded, his number of favorite videos, and his number of friends. On the right was the related video section, the honors, the related tags, and the playlist where the video is listed. Playlists were added on the 25th of this month, and are basically lists of videos that any user can create. October 25th also included one of the most important additions that would begin to shape YouTube culture: the subscribe button.
Can you please subscribe? Please? I want you to be my friend.
The subscribe button worked like this. You will watch a video you liked, click this button, and in the subscriptions tab you would see all the new videos uploaded by the user you subscribe to. Pretty simple, don't you think? Regarding the home page, the changes are little. They added these two sections that correspond to the playlists and subscriptions. They removed the invite friends tab and added this announcement mentioning they're going to give away an iPod Nano. The more people you invite to the site to sign up, the higher are your chances of winning. It is a strategy made to bring more people to the site, and an improvement compared to the previous contest that had no prizes. And they're going to do this giveaway every day in November. 30 iPods Nano. They're going to give away one every day of the month. But they have no money. They could barely keep the site running with Steve's credit card. They weren't making any cent, and with more people coming to the site, the higher the costs. How? Well, the answer is... After 7 months since its launch and its testing phase, and a difficult path, YouTube receives its first investment of $3.5 million from Sequoia Capital.
So we were able to raise $3.5 million from Sequoia. And it was also an interesting experience to talk to these VCs, just seeing how they reacted differently to the product and how different firms had sort of different approaches. And the one thing that was really interesting about Sequoia is I think they were the only VC firm that we talked to that really approached YouTube as both a product as well as an investment. They were actually, the day after we pitched it to them, we could actually see in the database that like the entire office at Sequoia had signed up. They were all uploading videos, sharing videos, their secretaries were using it, and they were just going wild with it. And really no other VC that we had shown this to had actually done that. The other ones, most of the other ones, simply looked at it as an investment, but they didn't really get into the product as much.
Talks with Sequoia started in early August, and at some point YouTube's offices moved from Chad's garage to offices owned by Sequoia for about 3 months. Finally, after acquiring the money from Sequoia, they have enough to be able to pay the rent of their own offices in San Mateo. The offices are right above a Japanese restaurant and a pizza place, with exposed pipes on the ceiling and dropped carpeting. And the place is infested with rats.
Not only do I want to see it, I want to make a hat out of it. You don't see it.
Oh, God. Let's do this to Heather.
The money would also help them pay for bandwidth costs and buy the equipment needed to keep up with the growth of the site. At the same time, the purpose of the money is to grow the site faster and let Steve's credit card rest. YouTube is starting to look like a real company. This is no longer just Chad, Steve, and Javed's little project. Other people are helping to make YouTube a success. In the images you see everyone on their first day at the San Mateo offices. They are assembling their own chairs and desks, a tradition that comes from PayPal. Several of these people are also former PayPal employees. Yupan was the first YouTube employee, and he had been helping the guys since July 2005. Mike, Kwon, and Bradley were engineers at YouTube, and they would deal with the scalability issues. It is said that DuiPal helped to create basic functions like the comment section, the related videos section, and playlists. Mary Rose is the person who was now writing the YouTube blog. Chris would help solving the problems related to copyright infringement. Christina would design the UI. Heather would moderate the content that was uploaded to the site. And Brent, Chad's brother, soon would become the person who manages the finances of the site. But for now, he's doing a little bit of everything, like everyone else. And Chad becomes YouTube's CEO. In November 2005, Nike's video surpasses 1 million views, becoming the first video on YouTube to reach that number. That same month, the guys visit Nike's offices. They have a friendly chat about YouTube's potential as a marketing tool. But there's one thing they don't like. This guy, Joe B, the guy who re-uploaded the video. The re-upload also got a lot of views. So Nike's legal department demands to YouTube to track Joe B with his IP address. Where did Joe B upload the video from? Who is Joe B? Joe B uploaded the video from Nike's offices. Joe B is Nike. Apparently, Nike's marketing department didn't mention that to its legal department. So Nike is not suing YouTube. Things are going well. Since the announcement of Sequoia's investment, word is starting to spread. Articles are written that speak about YouTube, and little by little the site is gaining popularity. In December 2005, YouTube, not content with just giving away 30 iPods Nano, decides to extend it until the end of the year. In addition to the giveaways, they also organize a contest to win an Xbox 360, and in November a contest to win an iMac. Regarding the changes on the site, most of them are polishing. The blog mentions that they redesigned several menus and interfaces to make them look cleaner and easier to use. they added this feature to block and report users. The site is starting to have a lot of users, and not everyone has good intentions. And finally, they redesigned YouTube's video player. Also, if you remember, a lot of the views that YouTube was getting were coming from MySpace, because a lot of people there were sharing their videos. Well, that wouldn't happen anymore, because around December 15th, MySpace decides to block the video player and the word YouTube. And of course, people get upset because they have taken away their only way to share video. People start emailing MySpace's support complaining about this censorship. Even YouTube joins the cause and writes about it on its blog. And surprisingly, it works. On December 23rd, MySpace unblocked YouTube. All the pieces are falling together. Until now, YouTube had been in its testing phase, its beta testing, a test that started as a dating site in April, and then revamped into a digital video repository with the most basic functions. Little by little, YouTube improved itself for months to become the way to get your videos to the people who matter to you, building a community of users eager to share videos with the world. And then, on December 14th, YouTube writes the following.
Welcome to our world. For quite a while we've been discussing how and when we should start integrating ourselves more within the YouTube community. There's obviously a multitude of reasons we want to do this. First and foremost, we need you. We need an open and honest discourse with our users to understand what works, what doesn't, what features you would really like to see, what little annoying things on the site really piss you off. We want to hear it all, the good, the bad and the ugly. Secondly, we want you to know us, how we work, what we're doing and the challenges we deal with. We get such an intimate view, sometimes a little too intimate admittedly, into the lives of so many of users. It's about time you start seeing us as well. So, what have we been up to lately? Thanks to all of you. Our growth has been absolutely phenomenal these past months. And as you can probably imagine, with such rapid growth comes a whole host of scalability problems. Believe me, these are the best kind of problems to have. But they are still problems nonetheless, and we've spent much of our time and energy focused on just dealing with the amount of traffic we're getting. This has been a bit frustrating for all of us, since it distracts us from improving the site and working on new features as much as we would like to. However, we're continuing to do things to improve the scalability and stability of our site, which will give us more time to focus on what matters most, bringing you all the features you want to see. For your viewing pleasure, I put together some clips of all of us here at YouTube. The video opens in Chad's garage, so many months sketching out the very first layout drawings of the site. That's Steve, our other fearless leader, taking the video and talking in the background. This is followed by our last day working in our VC's office. First days in our new office. And out to dinner celebrating our funding close. No more hiding. You now get to see what true dorks we all really are.
And the next day, on December 15th, 2005, YouTube is launched officially out of its testing phase. YouTube, broadcast yourself, watch and share your videos worldwide. YouTube begins a stupidly accelerated growth. What in July 2005 were 30,000 daily views with the hope of having 50,000, was now 3.5 million on the day of the official launch. A month later, in January 2006, there were around 10 million views a day with 15,000 videos uploaded daily. The growth is unstoppable, and the views along with YouTube are going to the moon. The main addition to the site in January 2006 was groups. Anyone with an account could create or join a group. In a group, you could share and discuss videos on a specific topic, and each group had its own forum. There were groups of all kinds of things: art, animation, music, science, pets, video games, sports, almost anything. Just like there was a featured video section, there was also a featured group section. Eventually, this place would be filled with contests. And then February 2006 comes and they continue to accelerate in growth. Around 15 million views a day and 20,000 videos uploaded every day. The growth is impressive. It soars. And finally, it's proving that it's something of value. That video is something that a lot of people are interested in. Except there's a problem. Even with that number of views, YouTube wasn't generating any revenue because the service is free, no strings attached. And there were no ads. The more they grew in views, the more difficult were things. Not making any money from that growth was a problem, because they have to upgrade the infrastructure to deal with so many users and pay more money for bandwidth. YouTube was becoming slow to upload or load videos, so they implemented text ads to pay for new equipment or more bandwidth. I must say that some ads are difficult to find. They are at the bottom of the page. They were also able to afford the last generation gaming sink to wash their coffee mugs. Before that, they washed them in the bathroom sink, and remember that place was infested with rats. Here comes another problem. On February 3rd, NBC contacts YouTube to remove a music video called Lazy Sunday: The Chronicles of Narnia. Re-uploads of the video began to circulate the week of YouTube's official launch. The video went viral with one of the re-uploads getting over 5 million views. It is said that this video is what caused the meteoric rise in daily views during December and January. And it is what put YouTube on the map as a platform for uploading videos. Chad, who's now YouTube's CEO, is concerned about the issue, and in December he decided to write to NBC asking if the re-uploads of Lazy Sunday were authorized. But it was until February when NBC replied. Not only took down all the re-uploads of Lazy Sunday they could find, they also removed around 500 videos that NBC identified as infringing its copyright. Actually, the problem of copyrighted content was not completely solved. After discussing it several times last year, you can say it was worse because people were uploading more videos every day, and removing them manually one by one was completely impossible. Last year, YouTube had a policy of removing bad content and obvious copyright violations. But soon they would realize that there are not so obvious situations. Take for example Nike's Ronaldinho video. Nike uploaded the video using an account with a name not related to their brand. It wasn't easy to tell that that video was authorized by Nike, a publicity campaign. And soon YouTube realized that several companies were doing the same, uploading several videos promoting their products or themselves, but using accounts with usernames not related to their brand. In fact, in later months, not even the companies themselves know which videos have authorized. These companies would notify YouTube of videos that infringe their copyright and that they have not authorized. Of course, YouTube would remove the videos, but days later, they would contact YouTube again to say, we made a mistake, could you please reinstate the videos? Those videos were authorized. A few weeks later, they would contact them again to take down the same videos because they infringed their copyright. And then, they would contact them again to reinstate them. So if the companies themselves didn't even know which videos they had authorized, you couldn't expect YouTube to know. Moving on to the new things YouTube added, on February 27 they enabled registration for brand accounts. Basically, special YouTube accounts for TV networks, movie studios, and record labels so they could have an official presence on the platform. Also, regular profiles became more customizable, being able to change colors and have a comment section so people could write how cool you are. In March 2006, YouTube surpassed 30 million views per day and 25,000 videos uploaded daily. Still, things remain tense to keep YouTube afloat. On the homepage, in the featured video section, they are promoting an MTV TV show. On the YouTube blog, they mention that MTV is now an official partner and that they are in talks with TV networks, movie studios, and music companies so they can put videos on YouTube and promote them. You could say that YouTube was trying to establish a friendly relationship with these companies. Then, at the end of March, they decided to take a drastic measure: put a 10-minute limit on videos. This was an idea that was discussed months ago. The logic behind this is that videos longer than 10 minutes tended to be full movies or an entire episode of a TV show. Of course, this didn't stop people from uploading movies in parts, but at least it made things more difficult for them. YouTube reports that 99% of videos were under 10 minutes anyway, and that users tended to watch videos under 3 minutes. Also, there was an option to upload videos longer than 10 minutes if you applied to their premium content program. Of course, nobody liked the change, and people sent several emails to YouTube. YouTube then considered these opinions and in April decided to rename their premium content accounts to director accounts. With this change, anyone can apply to have an account like this for free. You only have to be a legitimate content creator. With one of these accounts, next to your username you had this logo establishing your authority. You could upload videos longer than 10 minutes and there was a special section where videos from director accounts were promoted. You can say that these accounts were for those who were serious about creating content, although monetizing videos was still far away. On April, the video players redesigned, and the design of the watch page changes from this to this. The comments no longer have the number of videos or friends of the user, and the information about the video is moved to the right where you can see who uploaded the video, the description, and the subscribe button, which at this point is not really a button. On profiles, the subscribe button looks like this. It has no design and it is not considered anything special, because the concept of having a lot of subscribers is good did not exist yet. Nobody told you to subscribe because it was not considered important. And perhaps what made people start giving it attention was when this month they added this members tab that showed the users with the highest number of subscribers. The button would eventually be redesigned in blue, and then orange, which will remain for the rest of 2006. YouTube continues to grow in number of users and struggles with operating costs. At this point, daily views are over 40 million and 30,000 videos uploaded per day. But after seeing the growth that YouTube had in the last 5 months, Sequoia Capital and Artist Capital decide to invest another $8 million to keep it afloat. In May 2006, they implemented a way to upload videos using only a cell phone, which is very impressive considering that cell phones looked like this, and it was still a year before the first iPhone was released. They also implemented video responses, a way to reply to videos using videos. You could find all video responses to a video were right below the player as if there were comments. In June 2006, profiles are finally called channels. Perhaps they made the name change because it sounds way more cooler to tell your friends that you have a channel on YouTube. They also added a viewing history. Another little change is that they removed this window and replaced it with the most active channels and groups. This month, NBC Universal, who decided to take down this content in February, made a deal with YouTube, and now NBC will be promoting its content on the site. Big companies are starting to become interested in the potential of YouTube. In July 2006, daily views are over 100 million, with over 65,000 new videos per day. An incredible achievement considering that a year ago YouTube looked like this and had less than 30,000 daily views. At this point, YouTube is a company of about 30 employees, a relatively small team compared to the rapid growth of the site. On August 22, 2006, YouTube announces officially how they're going to make money. Basically, they're going to sell this space on the homepage designated for video ads, which are regular videos that anyone could rate and comment. Examples of this are Rockstar promoting video games, or various movie studios putting up trailers for their latest movie. Also notable is the launch of Paris Hilton's YouTube channel and YouTube promoting it. The channel is full of promotional material. Basically, the channel is one big ad. YouTube refused to do the obvious thing, which was to place video ads, the ones that appear before a video starts. They wanted to keep their reputation of being user-friendly. September 2006, YouTube reaches an agreement with Warner Music to share the profits obtained from ads that appear on videos with Warner Music. The problem is that in order to do this, YouTube has to be able to identify which videos have Warner Music, and on YouTube there are millions of videos. So they start to look at a technology that allows identifying songs from an audio clip.
Hi YouTube, this is Chad and Steve. We're the co-founders of the site, and we just want to say thank you. Today we have some exciting news for you. We've been acquired by Google.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks to every one of you guys that have been contributing to YouTube, the community. We wouldn't be anywhere close to where we are without the help of this community. Thanks a lot.
Google acquires YouTube for $1.65 billion. On the video, Chad and Steve are tired and half-drunk because they've been working for several days on the transition. But someone is missing. Where is Jawed? Why is he not on the video? Jawed decided that he would go back to school to pursue a master's degree in computer science. In September 2005, he stopped working at YouTube full-time. He was now focusing on his master's degree. He was still around on YouTube as an independent advisor, but eventually he would leave YouTube in June 2006 when the site was still growing in views. Despite that, thanks to the acquisition, he ended up becoming very rich. With YouTube now part of Google, their scalability problems had been solved. They now had a ton of money and access to the largest servers in the world. It would be a matter of time before YouTube became profitable. In October 2006, the YouTube team would abandon the rat-infested offices and establish their new headquarters in San Bruno. In November 2006, nothing really happens. The site just continued growing in views.
Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
Same thing in December 2006.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year's! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
And this...
Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Happy New Year! To every viewer of YouTube.
is the final state of YouTube in 2006.
Happy New Year! Ow!
Three months later, in March 2007, Viacom would sue YouTube for $1 billion for infringing their copyright. For 7 years, a great legal battle would take place and culminate with both parties reaching an out-of-court settlement. After some time in 2008, Steve would leave YouTube to go work at Google, and Chad would leave YouTube and resign his CEO position in 2010. And this is how YouTube was made. Y todo esto comenzó con tres tipos que no sabían nada de video, pero soñaban a lo grande. Una de las cosas que me parecen más increíbles es que a pesar de que los chicos estuvieran perdiendo dinero cada mes, la mayor parte del tiempo tuvieron la confianza de que todo iba a salir bien, de que todo estaba bien. Mucho antes del crecimiento meteórico del sitio en diciembre del 2005, Chad ya tenía esta idea de que iba a construir una compañía multibillonaria que cambiaría la forma en la que compartimos video por internet. Así de alta estaba la confianza. ¿Y lo logró? YouTube cambió la forma en la que consumimos contenido, mostró una nueva manera de conectar con otra gente y cambió la manera en la que nos percibimos a nosotros mismos. También es el segundo sitio más visitado en internet. Algunas veces lo único que necesitas es simplemente creer en ti mismo. Antes de que me vaya hay una cosa más. Mientras estaba haciendo la investigación encontré un video perdido en el tiempo. Y pensé que sería una lástima no mostrarlo. Es un video cuya subida original ya no está. La mayor parte del tiempo estuve hablando de cómo se hizo el sitio desde la perspectiva de los fundadores. Pero apenas hablé de la comunidad de YouTube, las personas que hicieron el sitio con los videos. Y pienso que el video que encontré muestra ese aspecto de YouTube un poquito. Feliz aniversario número 20 al equipo de YouTube y enjoy.